Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today we will be talking about postpartum, my birth, what went wrong, what went right, and also how old the baby is now. I know this isn't a mommy channel, but it kind of turned into that after I had the baby. It's more a vlogging channel, but I do want to continue with makeup. Like, I haven't played with a lot of new makeup in so long, and there's so many people that have like inspired me to, where's the camera at? To do better. So yeah, Naya and BR Glamazon, which is Brittany Rodriguez and Naya, Makeup by Naya, are amazing. They like do the best things. So if you guys do want to watch more makeup videos, just watch them. And then also, just if you want to watch me, my life, you know, I love you guys so much. I am filming on my iPhone just because my camera SD cards are broken, but I will be getting new ones just to film on my camera because it's a lot easier. But anyways, so yeah, my birth story for my baby Alina was insane. I was in labor 54 hours. There was pain, there was crying, there was cursing, there was everything. It was dramatic. My whole pregnancy was amazing. I was barely sick the whole time. I only got like swollen hands because I had high blood pressure, and then the high blood pressure was going to lead to preeclampsia if I didn't take care of it. So I was only had really swollen hands and feet. And then other than that, my pregnancy was super easy. I know a lot of girls suffer, or women suffer from like crazy symptoms during your pregnancy, but I didn't really have a bad pregnancy and I loved it so much. So let's start with day one, where it was crazy. I went to my clinic. I was there. I was like, okay, let me get a checkup because I was going to get induced the 25th. This was the 21st. So I'm there, you know, chilling or whatever, trying to get it together because I wanted to get my nails done, have my hair ready, get my makeup on, have all that going on for when Monday, for when I gave birth, I'd be prepared, looking cute, videotaping it, vlogging it, showing my coochie online. No, I'm kidding. But like showing the whole process online. So I was prepared for Monday. I wasn't prepared for Thursday. So I get to the clinic and all of a sudden, like, my blood pressure's through the roof. It's 163/92, which was the highest it's ever been in my pregnancy, which was insane. And I was going crazy because the day before, me and Alex had been fighting, literally fighting. There was something about his job, about someone that we will not name, but it was about his job. And I was, you know, so it was, we got in a crazy fight. I got in the car. I like freaking drove to Starbucks crying. I was sitting in the Starbucks parking lot, you know, crying, and whatever. I came back home. I went to sleep. I didn't talk to him like that day. I was just like, you know, ready to get this baby out and have her be my company, my best friend. So, we were waiting for Monday, but Thursday, the doctor drops the bomb. She's like, you know what? I'm going to send you to the hospital. I'm calling right now. You're going to get induced today. And I was like, excuse me? ¿Qué pasó? She was like, you're going to get induced today. Your blood pressure is really high. You know, it's just a few more days. I was 38 weeks and 4 days. So it wasn't like that far along from when, you know, the baby's due. So she's like, yeah, we're going to start your induction today. And I was like, ay, Dios mío, I haven't shaved my boobs. My legs are hairy. My legs were so hairy. So, like, I was giving birth, they were touching my legs, and I could feel like they knew they were hairy. So it was hairy down there. Like, I came home. I rushed home. I tried to shower, tried to shave as much as I could. It was a mess. I got to the hospital. Alex was already there. My sister drove me to the hospital because I came home in an Uber from the clinic to pick up all my stuff and like shower, and then from here my sister took me to the hospital, but Alex had already beat us there. And it was weird because I was like, we weren't talking, it was awkward, but you know, I was like, I have to get through this birth, it's gonna be all better, we have to be relaxed, because if not, you know, things could go wrong, and I want the birth experience to be, well, great. So I ended up getting 3 methods of induction. My induction took forever. I was stuck at 4.5 centimeters for like a day and a half. I came in with 2 centimeters. I had no contractions. Well, I had contractions, but I wasn't feeling them. You know what I'm saying? Like, I wasn't feeling them yet. So I came in. Because I was at 2 centimeters, so they wanted to get contractions and like dilation going. So they gave me this, the pills of 6 doses. I was on a medicine because I had a bacteria down there. Through my whole pregnancy, through my whole life, I've never gotten a UTI. During my pregnancy, I got 2. So that's something you guys need to like watch out, because if you've never had a UTI, they could be caused by pregnancy. So just so you guys know, I had 2 during my pregnancy. So at the end, there was like a bacteria down there that was bad for the baby if she came out and like my vagina, and there was like something going on there. They gave me a medicine that burned the crap out of your hand. Let me tell you, my IV that they put in was so bad. Like it was getting yanked everywhere, because like I was moving, you know, like being there so long. I got like a little pattern of, it looked like a honeycomb, which was like caused by a blood clot, and like my hand hurt so bad from all the IVs. They were like putting in medicine, putting in all crazy stuff. So oh, it's my neighbor. So it was like a honeycomb effect on my hand. I don't know if you guys have seen that before, but it was crazy. Like my IV was so bad, like I had them take it out before I even, like right after I gave birth, and they weren't gonna give me no more medicine. I was like, I need this off. So anyway, so yeah, they gave me the epidural on Friday. And I had the epidural for 2 days. I did get the catheter or whatever they put in your vagina and then you pee out of, and then I did get the massager so I wouldn't get blood clots. They tried to do the balloon, but the balloon unfortunately wasn't attaching to my pussy, so it wasn't like getting in the right position, I guess. They tried it twice on Thursday, and then Saturday morning they broke my water and they tried the balloon again, just to, you know, to get dilation going and all that, because it was taking forever for any progress to happen. I was on Pitocin. I did 2 rounds of Pitocin, which is like every few hours they like ump up the thing so you get more contractions and like the pain gets worse. My epidural was dying on my right leg. Like I could feel it all. I was crying. I was telling them I couldn't do it. Like it was so bad. It got to a point where I was gonna tell them like, just give me a C-section, get this over with, I'm done, because it was hurting so bad. So they were able to give me 2 extra rounds of epidural. Once on, I think it was Friday night, and then again they did it right before I gave birth, which was like an hour before I gave birth. I was like, please let me get this epidural, let it kick in before I like even start pushing, because that pain was a terrible, okay? So it got to a point where they had broken my water. There was no progress. I was stuck at 4.5 centimeters, and the doctor's like, I'm gonna give you a couple hours because it's getting to the point where we busted your water, you know, your water's everywhere, and you could get bacteria down there and it could just cause further problems. You got preeclampsia, you know, we're just worried about all this. I didn't get magnesium, which is usually what you get when you get preeclampsia. It was just like too much, you know. Every few hours or every like hour there was doctors coming in, nurses coming in. They were checking my monitors, because either I would move to a position so it wouldn't hurt, and like the monitor on the baby and my contractions were moving so that I would come to adjust it. My IV was going off. Another machine was going off. It was just like craziness, and it was just messing with my head. I was fighting with Alex again. I was just so upset, you guys, at everything. I wasn't eating. I vomited all the food they gave me. I had a McChicken on Thursday, and then Friday my dad gave me half a sandwich. And then through Saturday, I didn't eat anything. I had 1 apple that would take little bites out of for 3 days. I had 1 apple for 3 days that I would take little bites out of. So when I was super hungry, that's what I took. I had water, like nonstop drinking water, because I was getting dehydrated. My pee was really yellow. They were giving me, they gave me fluids through my IV. I was just dehydrating, and I think that's one of the causes why I didn't produce a lot of milk, because I was getting so dehydrated. I was drinking so much water. I was so thirsty. My lips were so dry. My hands were so dry. It was just crazy. So when I finally, like, it was like 8 o'clock. It was about 8 o'clock when I started feeling like the doctor came in, he checked me. He's like, you're at 8.5. And like a few moments later, I said, I have to push right now. And it took me 3 hours and 15 minutes of non-stop, like push and go. Like I had no breaks. There was no 20-minute breaks, no 15-minute break, no breaks. I just wanted to keep it going, because if that epidural wore off, I was gonna be in so much pain. I was able to like push through the contractions, because I felt them. Like it was wearing off to the point where I could feel the freaking contractions, and I was crying like, I can't do this, like this is like, I was not screaming I was screaming prior to like actually trying to get her out. I was screaming and crying, but like through the process of those 3 hours and 15 minutes, I was just so focused on getting her out because it hurt. Like in my mind, there was pain, but like I just needed her out, so I wasn't screaming at all. I was just like calmly like, they're like, you want to keep trying? I said, yes, I want to keep trying. I would just nod my head and like push. At the end, when I finally like, the doctor was like, your cervix is a little bit in the way, so it's gonna like cause more, a little bit longer to come out. And then like my doctor's like, you know what, on this last push, you better take her out. You need to take her out. And I was like, fuck it. Like in this last push, I'm gonna push with all my might. At first, I didn't know how to push, but then you kind of get the feeling like it's weird. Like you don't know how to push till you get there. So I was like, man, fuck it. So I grabbed my legs. I did 4 pushes in a row. So push 10 seconds, push 10 seconds, push 10 seconds, push. I pushed with all my might, and she finally came out. And during all this is going on, I feel like I'm watching them, but I'm watching the baby. Like it's like a surreal, like your surroundings seem surreal. So I'm watching them, and I know they had been going like that to my lips, you know, to help the baby come out. I didn't like tear badly. It wasn't a bad tear at all because my recovery wasn't that bad, but I saw a lot of blood coming out, like a lot. And I looked at my mom. She's like this. Like my mom and Alex were the only ones in the room, and my mom and Alex and my mom are. Alex was giving me like a poker face, but my mom was just like, she has no poker face at all. So she's like this, like her eyes are big as hell, and I just see a lot of blood, and I'm like, oh my god, I'm gonna die, I'm gonna die, I'm gonna die, I'm gonna die. So she did hemorrhage when she had me. So in my mind, like the same thing was gonna happen to me. But the nurse came and she's like, you're bleeding out a lot, we're gonna give you this shot. It's gonna stop the bleeding, but you might get like side effects like diarrhea and stuff. So that's the time I ended up shitting myself, like right after I gave birth, which was embarrassing. So since I didn't want to shit myself in the bed again, I wanted to get up from the bed and use the bathroom. And doing that, I got up by myself thinking I was super strong and like back to normal. Do not do that. I ended up hurting my left leg. Like I felt like I in some way kind of twisted it. Like it was just bad. Like I couldn't walk. I was dragging my leg. I was limping. I just needed help getting to the bathroom was a mission. Like let's say the bathroom's here and it's like 10 feet away. It was terrible. I hated going to the bathroom. I didn't want to eat. I didn't want to drink water because I did not want to go to the bathroom. But after the birth, I was in the hospital for Monday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, 3 more days because the baby ended up getting jaundice. She was in the light a few days, and then on my blood pressure wouldn't go down because I did get the preeclampsia. They just wanted to monitor me, you know, because if they sent me home and I just, you know, you could sue. So they were keeping their eye on me. They didn't want to let me go on Tuesday when I wanted to leave. I was like, please, just like, I was pleading to God, like, please just let us go home. Like, I'm so tired of being here. I got no sleep. It was just insane watching my baby in the blue light. It was just like too much for me to handle. The aftercare of me, like the peeing and the pooping that people say that really hurts, it didn't hurt at all. It was just whatever, but just like how exhausted you feel after giving birth. You don't want to see anybody, you don't want nobody to bother you, but you know, it's also like you do want people to come see you and your baby, and you just, it's different emotions going through your mind. Whichever way you feel is fine. You want nobody to see you till you get home and get some rest, that's fine. But if you want people to see you in the hospital, you know, that's also fine too. It's just like you're celebrating life, you're celebrating like this new being in the world. I just got chills saying that. But it's just the most amazing feeling in the world, and I never thought I would get to experience it. So that's why in my mind I was not what's it called? I was not being like crazy about like I gotta stay in this hospital for longer, because it's all worth it in the end, just to have your little baby. To me, it was all worth it. All the swollen hands, swollen feet, swollen face, swollen stretch marks, every symptom that I got from giving birth, it was all worth it to me. And I don't care like what anybody says. To me, my pregnancy was the best. I have the best baby. She is super calm. She rarely cries. She was born 7 pounds 5 ounces. She did lose a lot of her weight just because of the jaundice, and she wasn't eating that much because my breast milk was so low. Like, I barely got any milk. But she's back to normal weight now. She's actually a little chunky monkey, like her mother, fatty. And she was 21 inches. And what else? She was born 11/16 on 11/23. So it was just like the best ever. I would say giving birth, if you guys do it naturally, girl, te aplaudo. Because I would not have done it without the epidural, guys. It was horrible. Like, the pain that I felt when the epidural wore off, it was insane. Like, there's no way to describe it. You guys seen Brianna Murillo, like how she was in pain? It was like that times worse. It was just horrible. And like, I kept saying, like, I need more medicine. Like, I can't do this. It was just insane. I thought I would be able to do somewhat of it, but just like at the end, I was just too much. Whatever way she was going to come out was the way that she was going to come out. And I'm still strong because I still gave birth to a beautiful little girl. And you know what I was saying. But yeah, the aftercare, like, you just stink. I'm just going to tell you guys straight up. You smell like mierda. You smell like blood. You smell like you're down there. You smell like leche because your chitties are like spilling everywhere. You stink. So you just want to shower. Which I was not able to shower the first night because there was a tub and I couldn't walk in, and I couldn't even lift my leg up. But the second night, they switched us to the other room. There was a walk-in shower, which, oh my God, I thank God for, because I was finally able to shower, brush my armpits, shave. I did get a lot of darkness under my armpits during the pregnancy, as well as down here, like in my private area. But all that's gone now, and Alex didn't mind, you know what I'm saying? He was still getting some, okay? And yeah, we ended up having sex a month after. It did hurt, but not like, oh my God, I can't take this, I don't want to have sex. I've never lost my sex drive. Like, it's been crazy since I've met Alex. So it's been the same for me. Sex drive is the same. It did hurt a little bit when we had sex. It was just a little bit drier because you do get dry down there a little bit, but it wasn't that bad. The thing I recommend a lot is the numbing spray. Ask for extra at the hospital, and also ask for the squeezy bottle, because I had one in the bathroom and I had one in my purse that I would carry with me in case I went out. And like, you can't wipe down there, you have to pat it and then use the squeezy bottle to clean. So those two are like the big recommendations I have. Also, socks. Wear socks all the time. I didn't really listen, but you know. And your faja, put it on as soon as you can. I want to show you guys kind of my belly. Like, this is me now, but my belly is like, I'll show you guys. I did end up getting stretch marks. This is me. I still have this pooch. So yeah, this is me. So that is my belly right now. I did end up I didn't get stretch marks during the pregnancy. I got them afterwards. And then I didn't start wearing a faja like till like recently, because no fajas fit me. So right now I'm wearing a 2XL faja that I got on Amazon. And then I have one that's an older one that I'm gonna use after I wear this one. But yeah, I think it's a large, the other one I have. But this, like, I had bought a 3XL and I like went out of it within 2 weeks of wearing it. So now I'm at the 2XL, which is helping a lot with my bloating. I was really bloated. I couldn't wear anything cute. But now, like, the sides of my myself are going down a lot. Yeah, it's just, you know, you're gonna change, and I don't think you ever look 100% of what you did before. I mean, if you do, like, congrats to you, girl. You go, girl, okay? But me, personally, I don't think my body's ever gonna go back to looking the way it did before. and I don't mind it because I have my little baby here. Even though sometimes I do feel like down about myself because I don't like what I see. But, you know, you gotta do what you gotta do. Yeah, so anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Remember to give me a thumbs up, subscribe, and I will be doing makeup videos. I promised that a long time ago, but I just, you know, hate my body, hate my face. I'm so fat. But, you know, I gotta work on myself, and if I'm gonna work on myself, I'm gonna do it on camera so I can see the progress. But yeah, I'll show you guys baby right now. She's actually napping, but I'm gonna bring her just so you guys can see her. Okay, so we're gonna show baby. She's napping. Oh, she wake up. Say hi, everybody. Say hi, Alina, baby. Hi, Alina. Oh, she just burped. Yeah, so she is a big chubster. She's gonna be 3 months on Sunday. Say hi, everybody. She needs a diaper change, but yeah. Oh, you okay? I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Remember to give me a thumbs up, and I will see you guys very soon. If you guys have any other questions, like in general about pregnancy, about me, about anything, like anything that happened, gross, like curious, just let me know and I'll answer them, because you guys know I'm like, I don't really care. So I'll answer anything you guys want, and I'll see you guys very, very soon. Bye.